gardeners, welcome to another video on my channel. My name is Trisha for anyone that's new, and in today's video you are going to get to see all of my animals as well as all of their enclosures for a reptile room tour 2020. So I'm really excited. This is going to be the first one of this year, and I'll probably do one at the end of the year and just see how much has changed, but we're going to go ahead and get straight into the video. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I hope you enjoy it. So to start off this reptile room tour video, we are going to start in my living room because not all of the animals fit in the reptile room. So right here, this is my leopard gecko enclosure for Kiwi. This is Kiwi's enclosure. This is, I think, a 30-gallon enclosure. It's super weird and long, but it gives him enough space to roam around and do things. That is his warm hide. That's his humid hide and water bowl, and it looks like he's just going under there, which he also uses as a hide. And this is Kiwi, my leopard gecko. And on this side, we basically have this enclosure that is like under construction right now. Chacha, why? Why are you always getting in the video? So basically there's no water in it right now, and Janemba is not in here. I took him out because it is winter time and it's freezing in here. It's just way too cold for him. So I took him out, and also this entire, I took a ton of the dirt out, so this isn't how it normally would be. But this whole attachment that I did, basically when I had the water in here, it came up and it was floating. So all of that foam didn't keep it in place. So I had to use silicone and just try to stick it back down. I put this like big heavy weight in there. That's not part of it either. So basically I still am just like working on this, and I'm going to have to re-add water, and I'm not going to put him back in here until it is warmer because, again, it's just freezing in the living room. Chacho, come on, man. He's like always sitting on my lap. So yeah, Janemba's not in here. Right now he's in a little tank. I'll just go ahead and show you guys because he's in the next room. So my room is messy, and Janemba is in this. I think this is like a 10-gallon enclosure. It's really small. I just took all of his dirt out of his other burrowing area and put it in here. Because it's been really cold, he's just been burrowing and not swimming anyway. So I thought it would be fine just to stick him in a tank until it's warm enough to bring him back out. So yeah, he's just chilling in there, and I'll take him out so you can get a better view of him. So this is my bedroom. That is where Janemba is, by the way. It's super messy, so I'm trying not to show everything because I have to clean my room, like this pop can over here that shouldn't be there. But anyway, so I have this racking system, and on the top here, this is Peach's enclosure, my red-footed tortoise. And she is actually just like in this little water area that I don't use as a water area. This is like a little like humid hide. I still need to add a lot more moss into it, but she does climb in there and check it out every now and then, like right now. She's probably looking for her food because I still have to feed her today. But yeah, so she just has that little area. There's no water in it, so don't be worried. She has like a little tortoise decoration in the back, and then she has a little hide over here, and then she has another hide over here that she can bask on top of, and then that is her shallow water bowl. So it's a pretty basic enclosure, but it works out just fine for her. So I will show you some more clips of her eating because she is adorable. So then moving down from Peaches, we go straight down to this enclosure. This is for my corn snake Bloom. So this, I think, is like a 40-gallon. It's a super weird tank, so I have no idea what the actual size is, but it's like almost 4 feet long, and I think it goes back like 1.5 feet. So I don't know. It's really weird, but there's basically just a little T-Rex thing right here that you can kind of make out, and then there's a little tree hide in the back, a cool hide, water bowl plant that Bloom keeps ripping out and it's driving me crazy. This is a warm hide, and then there's another warm hide over here, and I think Bloom is actually in that one right now. So I'll go ahead and take Bloom out so you can see a better view of him. And then that is all the animals that are currently in my bedroom. And this is Bloom, my plasma corn snake, who is very active today. Normally he's been really chill, but today he's like kind of all over the place. He is a little cutie. And he's stunning, and he's growing a ton lately. And then we are going to be moving right on into the actual reptile room and checking out all of the animals that are in here. I have to show off my awesome new calendar because it is so cool. Actually, it's not January anymore. It's now February. Awesome. That is so exciting. I love reptile calendars. So yeah, I have some plants in here. People are always asking me what kind of plants I have. So I have a pothos, another pothos, another pothos. That's ivy. I've been making terrariums lately. I'm obsessed with them. Don't know what this plant is called. And then that's a fern. I made this yesterday and I'm really proud of it. It has snake shed in it, so it's really cute. And then I have a monstera, and I don't know what plant that is. Michelle gave it to me and I have no idea what it's called, but it's cool and it's a plant. So yeah, I'm going to run through all of my enclosures and my animals. Chacho, are you excited? He just wants food, most likely. So yeah, I'm gonna show you guys all of these enclosures and what is inside of them. Starting over here, we have this large 75-gallon tank, and the reflection right now is awful, so you can't really see what's going on, but Chaos is in there, my ball python, so I'll take him out so you can see him. So here's Chaos. The light is way too much. There we go. So Chaos is my coral glow ball python, and I don't know why I always call him a she. This is a boy. Chaos came from Trademark Exotic, so if you guys want your own ball python and you're interested in morphs, he has amazing morphs. Chaos is only eating live. That's just how Chaos has always been, so I'm kind of just stuck with it, but I mean, as long as he's eating and I know what works. But yeah, this is him. He's a cute little ball python. He's the only ball python that like doesn't hate me in this life because all of them normally strike at me. So yeah, and he's getting a lot bigger, very thick. And that is him. And this is Chaos's enclosure. So again, it's a 75-gallon enclosure, and he seems to really like it. It's very spacious. He loves wandering around. A lot of people say ball pythons don't need space, but I think they absolutely do, and they utilize it. So yeah, he has a lot of enrichment in here, and he seems very happy. And then moving down, we have this enclosure right here, and you can see Chacha's little reflection. So this is Mango, my African fat-tailed gecko's enclosure. I think this is a 30-gallon. So yeah, that is her enclosure. Again, there's a bad reflection. So here's Mango, my African fat-tailed gecko. And she has that super fat tail, as you can see. She's a little chunky monkey, and she is adorable, the cutest face ever. But of course, she's giving me the butt and facing the other way. But yeah, that is Mango. This is Mango's enclosure from the top view, since you could barely see what it looks like because the reflection is so bad. So yeah, this is her 30-gallon enclosure, and she just went back into her hide. And moving on over here, this is Banba's enclosure. His corn plant is like slowly dying, so I'm probably gonna have to get him a new corn plant soon because it's just not looking too hot. And here is Banba. He wants to come out. So here's Banba. He has been wanting to come out a lot lately, and he loves just sitting in the sun, so I always just take him out so he can get some sunshine. But yeah, he's a very happy guy. So yeah, there's the little grandpa. He's doing fantastic. Here's one last view of a better look of his full-on enclosure. So again, this corn plant has just been really sad looking lately, so I want to get a new one, and he's going to try to come out again. So I'm going to close this before he escapes. But yeah, this is 4 feet tall, 2 feet deep, and then 2 feet wide. So everyone is always asking me about what size this enclosure is. So that is what it is. And there's Banba. So then there's just windows. It is super, super sunny today and bright. So at the bottom over here is a 4x2x1 enclosure that Chacho is standing in front of, and that is Bowie's enclosure. And I'm going to go ahead and take her out so you guys can see her. And here she is. She is quite the handful. Where's her face? There's her face. So this is my Brazilian rainbow boa. And of course it's not focusing on her face. There we go. So yeah, that's Bowie. She is so heavy now. She doesn't seem that big, but I swear guys, she is just like ridiculous. It's like literally an arm workout. And there's her stunning rainbows. Oh yeah, look at her. She's so gorgeous. So yeah, that is Bowie. She has been very, very like food aggressive lately. Like she will literally just come and try to strike at me because she wants food all the time. So she's just ravenous. Hungry, hungry rainbow boa right here. So, and everyone asks me how long she is. I think that she's like 5 feet. I'm just guessing. I never have her full out because she's always like this and there's just so much snake going on that I just can't measure her properly. And she's always all over the place. So I don't know exactly how long she is. So I'm really sorry. So I'm going to go ahead and put her back. So this is her enclosure. It's a 4x2x1 enclosure. Where are you going, girl? I don't know what she's doing. So right now everything is just paper towels. I decided to just take substrate out because I just don't like dealing with it and it's so dirty and she would always get it when she was eating. So I just wanted to try the paper towel instead. She only has one hide in here because it's winter time and it gets really, really cold in here. So I try to keep her just in the warm hide, which is also why she doesn't have many decorations in here either, because she would literally hide over or under anything that could possibly be like a cool hide just to avoid her warm hide, because that's apparently a lot of rainbow boas do that. Bowie's always liked the cool hide. So she will get her cool hide back when it is warm outside and it won't be too dangerously cold for her to go on the cool side. So that is the situation, and that's why this enclosure is so boring and basic right now, but I'm hoping to do something fun with it during the spring and summer when it warms up. So if you guys have any ideas, let me know. But this is Bowie, and this is her boring enclosure right now. So then moving up from Bowie's enclosure, I have like some plants up here, and that's like a little water terrarium, a little T-Rex skull. I've been making these little terrariums. They're so much fun. The light is like so bright. Oh my god. But yeah, so I just want to like fill up this whole room with terrariums now. So on the right we have Metamora, and she is tucked in sleeping for the day. I'm just going to move these plants out of the way so I can show you guys her. So this is her enclosure. She has a lot of plants in here that have grown in so much. It's so crazy looking at how it used to be because it was so like naked and bare in here, but now the plants have really filled it out. And they are live plants except for this one, that one, and this one. Those are the only fake plants, and she's waking up now. Today's actually feeding day, so she's probably looking for food. She's only eating live now, which is really annoying, but at least she's finally eating again. So yeah, this is her full-on enclosure. It's filled out so much. All of her plants have grown in a lot, and it just looks great. So she's doing great, and I'm loving this enclosure, but I'll probably upgrade her when she gets bigger, but she just needs to keep eating because she's still pretty small. But she's definitely turning green a lot, if you guys can see. The lighting is kind of bad in here, but every single shed she's just getting so much more green, and I'm just loving it. She's just stunning. So yeah, that is Metamora's full enclosure. And then right next door to Metamora is this enclosure right here. It's another 18 by 18 by 24. This one was an Exoterra. And this one, I don't know what brand this one is. Maybe Zoom Med or something. But this is Oakley's enclosure. She is my female Crested gecko. She's probably sleeping on the floor, so I'll go ahead and get her out for you guys. And here she is. She's my little chunky mama. I love this girl. She's the only one that poops on me every now and then, but I still love her. So yeah, that is Mama Oakley. So then moving up are these enclosures over here. So this is Bamboo, my baby crested gecko. And then this is Citrus, my gargoyle gecko, who is definitely a female because she laid eggs. And then this is Sunny, my other gargoyle gecko. And then this is for Chip, my final crested gecko. So I'm going to go ahead and take all of them out and give you guys a better view of everything in their enclosures. A lot of these plants have fallen from this corner, so I'm going to have to fix that, and I need my step ladder anyway. So I'm going to show you guys all of these geckos. So here is a better look at Bamboo's enclosure. Bamboo is actually tucked in sleeping right here. So this is, again, I think like a 20-gallon enclosure. I'll definitely be upgrading him as he grows, but he's still just a little baby. So I was nervous to see how he would do in this enclosure, but he's very adventurous and he utilizes it and eats well. So it's been going over very well. So I'll take him out so you guys can get a better view of him. So Bamboo is like so fast. It's really hard to try and get him out. Okay, for 1 second. So this is the only baby that I bred that I'm keeping. Very gorgeous Dalmatian baby, as you can see. So yeah, super cute, growing a lot like crazy. This one loves the insects and that's where they get all the protein. So yeah, very happy little baby in here. And this is Citrus's enclosure. Oh my God, I'm so sick of these falling down. It's so annoying. I need to get magnets or something. So this is a 30-gallon enclosure for Citrus, my gargoyle gecko. And I'm gonna go ahead and take him out so you guys can see him. This is actually his little butt right here. So I'm gonna go ahead and grab him for you. So this is Citrus. He is actually shedding right now. That's why he doesn't look as bright, but he's definitely very red. He wants to go back in the enclosure and sleep. He's like, why did you wake me? But he is a stunning gecko. But again, he's shedding right now. Look at that fat little tummy. Oh my God. Little chunk. So yeah, that is Citrus and Citrus's enclosure. And this is an 18 by 18 by 24 enclosure for my other gargoyle gecko, Sunny. And I literally have no idea where she is, so I'm going to try to find her. Hopefully I'll be able to find her in here. And there's Sunny. She does not want to come out at all, so I'm not going to fight her and stress her out because she gets really stressed out. So that is her. She's an orange blotched gargoyle gecko, and she is stunning. And she doesn't want to be held today, so I'm just going to let her do her own thing. This is the last 30-gallon enclosure, and it belongs to Chip, my Dalmatian crested gecko. So I'm going to try and find him because, again, I have no idea where he is. And all of these leaves are falling down and driving me insane. I really need magnets. And this is Chip, the Dalmatian crested gecko. He probably just wants to go right back in. So yeah, that is him. He's my only little frog butt, and he's adorable. So then moving down from the geckos, we have this enclosure here. This is the newest one that I just made for Ponyo, my tiger salamander, who is trying to eat me over here. He always just sits and waits for food. There he is. Hey, Ponyo. Oh my God. He scares the crap out of me. Anything that like jumps and lunges at me in fast motion scares the crap out of me. So yeah, this is his enclosure. So far, he actually hasn't used this burrow at all. And he just like goes near the plants, but doesn't go under them or dig them up at all, which I appreciate. Look at that little face peeking out. What a little creep. If it would focus on him. Let's focus on his face. There we go. Yeah. You are so creepy. Oh my God. So yeah, this is what I see all the time now, every time I come into the reptile room. But honestly, I'm not complaining because, like, look at that. It's just ridiculous. So yeah, that is Ponyo, my tiger salamander, and he has definitely adjusted into his new enclosure and is very happy that he can just beg for food all day now. And then we are going to move down. Oh, by the way, this is a, crap, what size is this? So this is like 18, what is it? It's 12 inches tall. I believe this is 18 inches long, and then it goes back 24 inches. Or maybe that's 18 and then this is 24. Kind of confusing, but I'm pretty sure I have the size, the actual size in the other video. So if you want to be sure, check out my other video on his enclosure build because I definitely have it in there. So then moving down to this enclosure over here, we have Chancho, my blue-tongued skink. And he probably thinks I'm gonna feed him. He's so cute. So this guy is still not handleable at all. He just doesn't like it. and I don't like stressing him out, but he just comes to the front, waits for food, and he's just a very happy blue-tongued skink. And oh my god, the rainbows coming in from the windows right now from these things are just like amazing. It looks so cool. So yeah, he is a very happy skink as long as you aren't touching him. And that is Chancho. And this enclosure is a Zen Habitats PVC enclosure. This is 4 feet by 2 feet by 1 foot. I don't think it's actually like those are the exact measurements of it, but it's pretty close. I think one is like 16 inches or something like that, but you can look into it. Highly recommend Zen Habitats. They are amazing, and he loves this enclosure, and it really locks in the humidity for him, so it's great for an Indonesian blue-tongued skink or any other animal that you need a high humidity for. So yeah, that is Chancho. And then we are going to be moving down. This is another Zen Habitats enclosure. I have them stacked on one another. It is so bright. Oh my goodness. So this is Dude's enclosure. He is over here basking in the sunlight, and he is my bearded dragon, of course. So this is a 4 foot by 2 foot by 2 foot enclosure. This is the biggest one that I have. And yeah, he seems to be loving it. He was just hunting crickets yesterday. He doesn't seem too happy right now. He's like not pleased. But that's just Dude. That's his mood always. So yeah, that is Dude. And this is his amazing Zen Habitats enclosure. And Chacho, you cannot go in there, sweetie pie. No. So yeah, that is pretty much everything in the reptile room. So Chacho, are you happy? Can you sit? Chacho, sit. Good boy. Can you give me paw? Paw. Good boy. Good boy. Are you just going to stare at Banba now? Banba is trying to escape again. And that completes today's reptile room tour video. Chacho, did you like it? He's like so over this. So yeah, that completes all of my animals for today. I hope that you guys enjoyed the video. And I will see you guys in the next video. Can you say bye, Chach? Chachi. Good boy.